So, hello, welcome back. It is just about time to have a look at the chilies, the seeds that are germinated in a different manner to any of the others. As you can see, I didn't actually show the process of this happening, but you'll be able to tell what's happened. So, here is the packet containing these seeds. I'm going to take this outside and we're going to have a look at it. As you can see, this has been some tissue paper that is folded up. And it's a bit moist still, however it hasn't been watered since I started. Okay, and in here should be some chili. So wow, okay, straight away, see that one? It's got about a tail of about a centimetre on it. These here as well. Wow, I can't even open it because of the tails. Okay, this is impeccable. I'm gonna stop doing this and we're gonna plant some. So I've just filled up these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pots with this potting compost. Okay. So now it's time to transfer them over to there and we will have a look at what seeds we actually have. So the reason I'm planting so many of the same chili seeds is firstly because we're after quantity. For my EP project, I think a kilogram of Scotch bonnets is looking to produce about 1 gram of pure capsaicin. And so, because it scales down so much, I'm going to need a very large amount of them. But also, I'm trying to learn how to grow chilies. I've no clue. I've got no experience with gardening. Just going off of what seems logical. Our first good seed is this boy. Okay, it's got quite a long tail on it. It's doing quite well. Okay, I'm just gonna make a little hole here. I'm gonna drop it in and see what happens. I'm really sorry for the crispy audio, but I'm going to take this time to just discuss why I've gone for the effort of germinating my seeds in this way before I started to plant them. You may be able to tell that with some of my other plants I didn't actually germinate the seeds in this way at all before I did it, and this was to tell the difference so that I could understand whether or not this was making a definitive impact on the growth of the chilies. But following some stuff that I learned from Chili Chump's videos, a notable YouTuber on the subject, I found out that it really does make a difference whether you've given the seeds or not this time to strengthen themselves before you plant them in. Now you ought to excuse the mess in my room whilst I show you where my chilies are, just until I start to see a leaf, at which point I'll be putting them somewhere where they actually have sunlight. Well, to begin with, we have the ones here. This is my chili shelf. Yeah. So as you can see, these are the ones I've just potted at the back. These are the original ones, and I've already watered the original ones today, but I'm just going to be watering these here. So up here, we have these two on the left, which are from the original batch, and this one on the right, again, is part of the new batch. Over here, we have these, and the ones on the right, as before, I've been here for about 2 days. Ones on the left are ones I've just put in here, so that needs a bit more. The next lot of chilies I have actually been put out here. So down here are the 2 pots. As you can see, there's a few plants over here in this area. It's a washing line. But yeah, it's quite a sunny area, mainly sunny during the afternoon. So the only problem being is that we still get morning frost sometimes, depending on the how overcast it is. So again, that's a test. I've got a lot of chilies, so I'm going to be trying to find the optimum way of doing it. The last set of chilies are in my shed. There are 4 pots in here. Okay, we'll turn the light on. These are some of the dried chilies, how I've stored them. And here we go. Oh, I forgot to bring something to water these with, but so yeah, I'll just put that in there. I'll go get some more, but I'll do that after I've recorded. So yeah, one's from before, one's from after, acting as a control, but also just more chilies, isn't it? It's gonna end up benefiting me in the long run because of many reasons. Chilies are good. This is the collection that are sprouting quite well. We've also got some more over there, but I'll show you in a bit. So as you can see, there is about 9 maybe. Yeah, exactly 9 sprouts here. And I've been taking them out most days into the sun because of this lovely weather. These are the 3 newest sprout. So these happened overnight, and I've put them out on the windowsill so they can get some more light, but they're normally just in there anyway, so these are alright. So I'm going to be germinating my Archi lemon drop chili peppers now, because I think it's as late as I can leave it, and I've started to decide that my methods that for last time have worked quite efficiently, so I'm going to be putting these to germinate. Place the seeds to germinate into this bag, and I'm going to place it in the airing cupboard, which is dry and dark, so there won't be any mould, and it's also quite warm, so it'll allow them to germinate. I'm going to give them a bit more moisture, and then I'm going to get on with that. So this is all wrapped up. I'm going to leave it in here with my seeds for about 3 days before I can take them out and put them into some tubs for them to grow. That sums that up. And now I believe it is time to start drying and crushing up these dried chilies. Here I have a small food processor that I'm going to be putting these chilies in and creating a reasonably fine powder. Then I'm going to be using the pestle and mortar over there that's currently drying. I've just cleaned it to get them even finer. So let's see what happens. So to begin with, I'm going to move the chilies into this. Again, I really should be wearing gloves. I just can't really be bothered. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Put it onto the highest setting. Okay, as you can see, it's decreased a lot in volume. So yeah, there was no need to be worried. These I will do, but I'm going to dry them a little bit more first, and this is going to be my first batch anyway, and this will be my second batch of extraction, so there's no real rush on this. However, I need to be getting on. So that's looking excellent. I'm obviously going to get it a lot finer using the mortar and pestle, but it really just wants to have the highest surface area possible. I'll probably carry on for doing this for another 2 minutes or so, but nothing that's worth showing on camera. After I will get the mortar and pestle out and begin that process. Right, so now that the pestle and mortar has dried enough, I'm going to be putting in this chili powder and trying to get it even finer. Let's see what happens. Okay, so all the time I had the option to wear this,
And I've only just decided to actually do it because the fumes are actually starting to affect my lungs. I could I could feel myself starting to cough and it hurting. So I'm going to be wearing this for the rest of the process. I'd recommend that you do something of the same sort. It's going to be on my skin, it could get in my eyes, but they're not really. They're only visceral things. I hope the audio is good enough. I'm going to have a shower after this. This should get all of that off of my body. So yeah, let's carry on. Now, I'll probably end up doing that a few more times. Go through that whole batch. Maybe do exactly what I've just done about 3 times. But yeah, we will see. I'm gonna leave my shed, leave the door open for a bit, and I'll get back to it later.